CCTV Lone Rashapi daga Frank Motors Kajaka dekali ga bathamai jong Tata Motors halat ko ni Shillong ringkat bakanet foodish ordal mapi nginwan ramani hakir dobyeng jongpi
Noilam jong All India Trinamool Congress Committee Dr. Mukul Sangma hakasni sajan ke arpulai trigwayong arajar arpuar ulaong baka Trinamool Congress kan Ïatreilang Satia bat kanu keseng sai berthai kebaydan menta pok Sorkar sendrom jong Megalia Democratic Alliance balaylam daka National People's Party hakajing keren megila pathai kubor Mukul Sangma ulaong bawat laki kubor kila sedang paperthai bakin sadan ki MLA jong Trinamool Congress kiban samino aswa ke election Henry Dr. Mukul ulakan taywar halor kini daga baong bakap dei Satia ke kubor ka shisha Shushu laong baka Trinamool Congress hak election sa kaying dorbar thawan kaban salong house nam arajar arpulai kan saya khun bait marwe klem kanu Ïatreilang bat kanu party
them and us. I think the whole story which is probably circulating these days, if I have one particular content which is expected to generate lots of interest for the viewership, then it shoots up, no? So that may be a mantra also. No? But as far as the TMC is concerned, in respect of Meghalaya, TMC will go alone. Okay? We will talk about how many seats we will fill the candidates, but TMC will not have alliance with any political party who are part of this government. I have made it abundantly clear. Them and us. Okay? So you need to do justice to the people. What is that? What we know. What we know is what we know. What I want to share with you. What I know is that 70 to 75% of the people of the state want that this government should go. Therefore, for Aitc to have anything to do with any of the political party who are in the ruling dispensation, then how do you do justice to the aspirations of the people? You have to look at and you have to connect with the pulse of the people. We must understand why people overall, have this feeling that yes, there must be a change. The government must go. Why? There are reasons. So therefore, Aitc will have nothing to do with any of the political parties who are in the ruling dispensation. And this includes Congress. Please remember, Congress is part and parcel of this government. You'll have to look at who are part of the ruling dispensation and who are not. The part of the ruling dispensation have the baggage of whatever wrongs they have done to the people, to the state. I cannot be selective. A party cannot be selective when you are pointing a finger at any of the political parties who are in the government for any wrongdoing. So therefore, we will have to be very clear. We must be able to give people a very clear choice. We cannot confuse people and ultimately vitiate the political environment in the state. People must have either with them or somebody else. If they choose to be with the ruling dispensation, at the end of the day, the mandate of the people will speak. What is suspension? They are still members of Congress. They are still members of Congress. You have to understand the technicalities. Okay? So they are still Congress. See, we are prepared for everything. There will definitely be certain element of surprises in both ways. You will see some members from other side also probably joining other political parties. Nothing is yet visible for many of our friends from media, but we know what exactly is happening on the ground zero. And some attempt by other political parties, I think this is quite visible. Some of the political parties are on an induction drive. I saw lots of media reports. And that's why we are also having our own strategy of looking at how things are happening. And it's a time when we need to utilize it for filtering as well. Because if you revisit 2000 on the run-up for the 2018 election, you saw suddenly many of our friends coming up with surprises, deciding to join other political parties. So those kind of surprises I will not rule out for any political party, not only for TMC, but for any political party. Be it for BJP, be it for NPP, be it for UDP, for any political party. There will be certain element of surprises. We have planned out certain strategy as we embark upon our whole political activity to ensure that the parties, organizations are put in place across the state. And based on this plan, today we have had a quick review about the way forward, how far we have gone and what are the things that is required to be further done. And subsequently looking at the timelines. So this internal exercise, obviously, the details I have not shared with you, but overall strategy of the party towards organizing the party structure at the grassroots level, which refers to block level, then the district level and the state level. You know? So this overall strategy which revolves around organizational matter and the issues concerned. How do we deal with the issues? Those were discussed. Campaign will not be just one single event. It will be a continuous process. And if you're looking at the most important part as a new political party, is that we are ensuring that we are able to reach out to every nook and corner at the booth level. Okay. Because unless our presence is there at the grassroots, you can't just have one, political party structure at the state level and then can connect to the electorate. So therefore, the whole approach is bottom-up approach. That is what we are doing. Why are they saying that it's a Bengal party? Because they're scared of this party. Number one. Because they don't have anything else to speak against this party. Other than this, do they have any point? You ask them, do they have any other point? The Bengal party. Why are they calling it Bengal party? You see so many other states actually accepting this political party. Meghalaya, Assam, you will see many other states in Northeast who are indicating their desire to actually build this party in their respective states. Now, one important aspect I want to say is that why is this particular narrative being circulated and being amplified by our political opponents? Because they want to create that kind of perception which revolves around that racial mindset. Do they think that Meghalayan people are racial? I'm sorry, our people are not racial. You go to Kolkata, every Christmas, how many families from Khasil's region actually go to Kolkata to spend their time? You look at the number of tourists, if you're calculating from the demographic perspective, all the footfalls of the tourists visiting the state of Meghalaya, you will see maximum tourists who are from West Bengal. There is a connect. This is a beautiful connect, not only from now, from time immemorial. Look at our leaders of the past who have gone for higher education. Talk about our senior leaders of the past. They did their education, higher education, from many of the premier institutions of Kolkata. Be it the founder, Chief Minister, or other senior leaders of their time. So, this clearly indicates that our people of Meghalaya do not suffer from that racial mindset. It is only the leaders who try to infuse this sense of racial mindset. You will listen to the speeches of many of the leaders and get it recorded, I'm telling you. It's the leaders who try to infuse this sense of racial mindset, trying to say that, okay, I'm the only one who is the messiah to protect the interests of the Jatbanriu. And after getting elected, what do? They agreed to give our even tribal land, 62 land, to Assam. So who is honest to our commitment to serve the interests of our Jatbanriu? Now, okay, if you're coming from political parties, now tell me which political party is confined to one particular tribe. Talk about MPP. The headquarters is Manipur. Are we saying that it's a Manipuri party? Are we saying that it's a Manipuri party? Did any time we say that it's a Manipuri party? No. What about Congress? Who was the first president of Indian National Congress? Was he not a Bengali? So why are we trying to look at that angle? These are narratives being circulated and amplified by those people who cannot get votes on the basis of what they delivered, on the basis of what they have done for the people.